I said when Mr. Snyder and Homer brought me in the other day and talked about offering me this job, not only did I reach my goal of being a general manager, but I got my dream job. I've got a special feeling about this organization, and I am absolutely honored and thrilled today to be sitting here, and I'll do the best job I can do. I'll work hard and to reach the ultimate goal of bringing the Stanley Cup back to Philadelphia. It's a special organization. I think I've told this story many times, but when I was 18 years old, the summer I got drafted, I hated the Flyers, and it just seemed like that day in June when I got drafted was a love affair that started and hasn't ended. I admire the organization. I respect the organization from Mr. Snyder on down. And Philadelphia, I raised my kids here, and it's a special place.
This question for both Ed and Paul. I believe there was something out there in the last 24 hours that Paul wasn't really, and I think you've answered it, but I want you to clear it up, wasn't really interested in the president's job and kind of pushed there. And the second part of that question, to clear it up for people, I mean, that's what was out there. Who makes the final decision on hockey decisions?
All hockey decisions fall on Ron's lap. No question. So and as far as I started talking to Ron about this in December. So and I went to Mr. Snyder with the idea in January. So just to dispel any doubt of what's going on, this is a good thing, and we should be talking more about Ron Hextall being the general manager.
Okay, so the final say is Ron's,
yes,
or is it yours?
Final say as it revolves around, regarding the hockey team, Howard is Ron. He has full authority and autonomy.
Let me just add on Howard's question there. I wouldn't have taken this job if Paul Holmgren didn't want to move to the position he's moving to. I absolutely wouldn't. I would have refused. And you can ask Homer at one point when we talked about it. He said, "Stop asking me that. I want to go where I'm going. I'm very comfortable." So, again, I've had a long relationship with Homer, but I'm not the type of person to kind of get in somewhere without the people around me that I care about and that I've worked with, and being very comfortable where they are. And I feel the same as Homer and Mr. Snyder, that we're going to be a strong team. I'm really looking forward to it.
You listen to Ron talk today, and you don't have to. We don't have to sit here that long to realize what a sharp guy he is, and how he carries himself, and how he cares about the organization. And he's talking about the logo on his Flyer logo. Well, I think he's got one on his ass. I don't know. I didn't hear it either.
What'd you say?
He's a smart guy, and as I said when I opened this up, today's the right day to do it, and he's the right man to do it, and I have no qualms. He's a very organized guy. He's a great communicator, and he's just got a big picture idea that will really serve him well as he moves forward as a general manager.
He's paid his dues, and he's done a great job in every position that he's held. We know for certain that other teams are very much interested in him. We're very lucky to have him, and today at the press conference he was tremendously articulate, and I think everybody realized just how good an executive he's going to be.
Probably opposite than my playing career.
That's the inexperience. And he just got mad at me. I think.
I'm patient, and I realize there's a process that you got to go through, and we need to make players better on a daily basis, but you can't expect to go from A to Z in one day. And there's going to be a few rough times, and sometimes you got to just bite your lip and fight through them rather than making an emotional move that you might regret in the end.
In the inaugural season of Flight Plan, presented by Virtua, we took you from the war room to the playoffs and everywhere in between. From Claude Giroux chirping former teammates to Wayne Simmons' dunk ability, we brought you closer to the Flyers than you've ever been before. Like the Flyers, we'll be making our adjustments this summer to provide you with more exclusive access to the team, starting with the NHL Draft, which will be here in Philadelphia at the Wells Fargo Center next month. We'll see you then on the next episode of Flight Plan.